네, 좋은 인사 없이 나온다고 생각하십니까? 오늘 얘기한 건 내일 결과가 한 달이나 한다고 저래서 한달이나 1년 오늘 일어나고 후회하고 제가 아니고 제가 다이어리를 푹 쓰고 제가 쓰는 이유가 작년에 오늘 누가 이 사람 나가니까 오늘 이것이 너무 있어요. 근데 경험치가 싫다고.
Before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I got him!
Cunningham right side. To the inside, Thompson. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Outside, Dort. Offline with his three. And it's Detroit's ball. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Jack Nault and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Cunningham outside. Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And a wide open look for SGA. From beyond the arc and then some.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
From 12 feet out, and it's sent back by Howard. Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Thompson. Here's Howard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Got one on Holmgren.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Back to Leonard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Duren, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Back to Dort. 5 to shoot. And here's Leonard from 3.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
And good that time. That's now 8 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Dort. Holmgren wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. The Pistons trailing. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's SGA. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive verdict.
From 15 feet away, Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Nice shot by Thompson. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Teams changing it up here. Oklahoma City trailing. And here's SGA. 5 points in the game. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. See a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Here's Thompson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
A while back in fourth start, that's for sure.
With some arc, Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to Stewart. Over in the corner, Cunningham bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got the lead up to 4 now for Detroit.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Now Middleton. Now Caruso. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. SGA's got 7.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Thompson. The putback. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Caruso. Floats one up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Sasser with it. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Wallace outside. Screen by Hartenstein. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. Connects, the jumper drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 1. Down low, stolen by LeVert. Now Stewart. Pass to LeVert. Ivy on the wing. A floater. And the rejection by Holmgren. Leonard looking around. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And George gets it to go.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. 90 seconds now into the second half. Cunningham outside. Here's Thompson. That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder leading by 6. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson surveying the floor. To Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's SGA. Cunningham with some nice D. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Thompson's got 14 points.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder making a switch here. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound by the Pistons. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Robinson on the wing. For the tie. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Launches it. Caruso, no good. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Duran a screen to the paint and stolen by Caruso. Wallace with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by Howard. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. We'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
1:05 left to play here in the third. Cunningham right side. Duran no good. And it's Howard finishing it off.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
There's a screen. Mitchell outside. Back to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Trying to get something going. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Duran controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Wallace outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. 3/4 of play in a close game here. The Pistons on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And with 3/4 behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Cunningham. And stolen by Leonard. To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Dort. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Robinson on the wing. Holmgren with the steal. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Leonard on the wing. Chamberlain a screen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Holmgren with the steal. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Chamberlain. Holmgren in the corner. From T past GA. Can't hit the foot there.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson outside. It's off target.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Chamberlain down low.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yeah, that goes in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Outside Cunningham. The three doesn't go. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Not that time. It won't go. Detroit with the ball. A three-pointer. Good.
How about that? Such an instinctive offensive talent. Caris LeVert, natural under pressure.
Now, SGA. Fires from 18. Sweet shot at the right time.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Now, Claxton. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Up again.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Thompson in the posts. Layup no good. Here's Oklahoma City. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. That is a big-time jam.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And they go to the intentional foul.
13 foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Thunder get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done, and